I'm backing up my truck, I'm gonna hook it up, loading up my boat with all my gear. I've been working hard all week, trying to make ends meet, spending time wishing I was fishing. Whoa, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing. Gather up your gear and come along. Whoa, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing.
This is Terry Wickstrom. Join Karen Kullhem, Greg Clajo, and me as we take you to some of our favorite fishing spots from Colorado to Minnesota, the Arctic Circle to Central America and beyond, as we revisit episodes of Mountain States Fishing and Angling Adventures Television on the best of fishing with Terry Wickstrom.
Hey, you know, it kind of looks like we're standing in front of a New Orleans mansion here, but it isn't. We are in Louisiana, though, and we're down in southern Louisiana. And I keep forgetting the name of the town.
Buras, Louisiana.
Buras, and we're south of New Orleans and north of Venice. We're here to do some red fishing. We came up, a friend of ours, Eric VanDemark, that you've seen on the show before, said, you know, I want to do a redfish show. He told me, he said, let's go fishing with my brother. He's pretty good. Is that true?
I can catch a couple now and then.
This is Todd VanDemark, one of the all-time winningest anglers on the FLW Redfish Tour. And we came up here to actually fish conventional. We went out and we did a show with spinning rods and pitching lures to redfish. And we just had a great time. We caught fish up to 12 pounds. It was fantastic. We caught sea trout. But Ryan, who owns he's the proprietor, Ryan Lampert, and Ryan, it's great to be up here, it really is. He said, if you're coming up, you're staying over and we're going to go fly fishing.
Yep, we do a little fly fishing. It's a lot better when you can sight fish them and get them with the long rod.
Well, you know, and where I come from, a lot of fly fishermen, and redfish is an up-and-coming species, and he said I actually have two lodges. They're right next door to each other. I have one that most of the fishermen stay in, but he said, I have one that is kind of a little bit higher end that I do the fly fishing at, and you weren't kidding. It's wow. What a beautiful,
Thank you.
It's just I tell you what, gorgeous, gorgeous place. Now you charge just a wee bit more to stay at this one.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
But it's
just so much more private, you know. It's only 6 people can stay here.
Only 6, with the other one, how many?
34 can stay at those 2 lodges over there.
A little more privacy, a little more high. And of course you could fly fish out of either lodge.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. You know, just whatever people want, we're just here to please.
Yeah, and I tell you what, we're gonna go out today and we're gonna do a little sight fishing for redfish. Now, I'm going to catch a lot of grief from these guys because I told them I got a torn rotator cuff in my shoulder.
You know what this is?
That's the smallest violin in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know, and in all honesty, I don't think I can cast very much today. I'm going to be having surgery on it, so I'm going to let these guys do the fishing. They're better at it than I am anyway. But I got a feeling that if you guys get into fish, I hope my doctor isn't watching, because I might have to pick that rod up and just get one. Just get one, okay?
I bet you can't.
So we'll see. I'm not going to push it, because, you know, it's...
I bet you can't
Did I
resist
tell you
doing
I
it.
got a bad shoulder?
Ted,
Yeah, I think you mentioned it
Ted.
once yesterday when you had that 12-pounder
after we
on.
start catching, what you bet that he cannot not do it?
I'll bet he has to pick
He's
up a
gonna
rod.
have to.
I bet he has to, no matter how bad he hurts or no matter how his doctor tells
He'll
him
start
no.
seeing those redfish all around the boat. He's going to say, ah, ah, ah.
Tell you what, folks, we're going to get out in the water. But in a serious note, these guys are fantastic guys. I've spent a day fishing with them. You wouldn't find better guys to spend time in the water. A great guide service, a great lodge, Cajun fishing adventures, whether you conventional fish. But if you're looking for a new exciting adventure fly fishing, stay tuned, because we're going to take you out. Go back in the delta of the Mississippi River, sight fishing for redfish, and we're going to have some fun.
Ryan, I know that your operation, a huge number of people come down and conventional fish for the redfish and the sea trout, but you get a fair number of fly fishermen, don't you?
Yeah, getting more and more. You know, that's why I got this Hell's Base, so we can get out there in these flats and get shallow, and pull them around, sight fish those reds.
And that's got to be a tremendous fish to catch. In fact, you have one lodge that you call the Fly Lodge.
Yeah, we just put another one together after the storm, you know, last year. That's really kind of high end and pretty, and, you know, for couples and fly fishermen and people that like it a little.
Well, if it's high end, and I'm going to take a look at it later today, but I've been
Did
staying
I
at
not
the
put
other
you-
one.
Did I not put you at the high-end lodge?
But I was going to say the one I'm staying in is pretty darn nice.
Well,
so-
you never introduced me to Karen prior to you coming here. I already had you scheduled over there. I thought it was just you.
Somebody comes down here to fly fish now, do they have to bring their own equipment? Now, conventional fishing, you've got equipment for them.
95% of fly fishermen want their own rod.
Yeah.
I got a ton of 8 weights. We throw 8 weights, and we got flies. But you know, people like their own stuff. You know, that's half the game.
I think I'm seeing more and more people talk about redfish. You know, I come from fly fishing country in Colorado, and you know, people talk a lot about bonefish and that, but I'm hearing more and more about going after the redfish with a fly. I think it's really gaining in
It
popularity.
really is. It's really gaining. And the sport is growing every day. That's why, you know, we'll have another boat shortly for this, and Evan's getting trained to be a great fly fisherman. So, you know, him and I'll take care of that, and the other 12 guides will take care of that, and hopefully Ted will quit fishing some of these tournaments and come and guide with us, because he's out of, all of them are out of Florida or the Keys, and he fishes bones and stuff down there, but I know his heart's here, so.
Yeah, well, I get that feeling when I talk to him that he doesn't want to leave. But you know, I think maybe the difference between redfish and bonefish is that, first of all, I think you tend to make shorter casts when you're fishing for the red, so you don't have to be, I mean, I've been in the Bahamas, right, to make those 60, 70-foot casts, and here the fish are a little more close quarters. The runs are a little different, but I think the action's can be a little more consistent here, too.
Oh, it's a lot more consistent, and they're not near as spooky. You can get on them and get up on them and position the boat and make a good cast, and you know, you can set up on these whereas a bone, you just gotta hurry up and get in position because they're coming.
Oh, yeah.
And then make a long cast because they're spooky. You know, it's not like that. You can just ease up there and see a couple right there and, you know, give a clock position. And
This would be a great, no matter what your level of fly fishing, this would be a great way to learn to handle big, strong fish on a fly rod.
yeah, we have to come up with a new method soon, because the clock thing's not working anymore since digital's out, because you say, well, it's at 3 o'clock, everybody's saying, they don't know what a clock looks like
Yeah,
anymore.
oh, isn't that the truth, though? Well, I'll tell you think Tad's rigged up there yet?
No, Tad's always ready.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to go. I suppose we better go see if we can get one of these on the end of a fly rod.
We'll do it. We're going to get more than one today. Oh, that's him right there. Okay, there you go. Put some paint on him. Oh, go. Strip. You're in back of him. He's a lot closer now. A lot closer. Go. There he is. Got him.
Got hooked up.
All right, buddy. Good hookup.
All right.
Good job, Tadpole. Is
job.
he pulling, Senor Tad?
Oh.
He's in there.
Oh, man, look at the bend. That's an 8-weight rod. These are some fighting fish, Ryan.
Oh, they fight. They're like little bulldogs. What you got there, big boy? Show me your mouth.
He's trying to lose your fish. There you got it. All right, yeah. Good fish.
There we go.
All right, guys.
How about that, huh, brother?
All right, let's show it to the camera here. Got him?
Bud?
Yep.
Good job, my man. Look at the spot. I love the spots. What a beautiful fish. I mean, that head, folks, you look at the bulldog head on that and that powerful tail and that pretty fish and the thought, you know, we're pulling along and then Ryan goes, there he is, there he is, there's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and you get the line and goes shorter, shorter, bam, and the guy's guiding you and everybody's tense and then bam. I tell you, just sight fishing and fly fishing like that for powerful fish like that, Tad, it's just awesome.
I tell you, the biggest thing that you can do when you come fly fishing with anybody, whether it's Ryan or myself or anybody, is if you just won't have that macho feeling and listen to your guide, he can see from where he is and he can tell you where you need to have the fly at in the salt water. You know, maybe fresh water is different, but salt water, that guy on the platform sees everything that goes on, everything that goes on.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a great way to start the day, my friend.
See all these other spots? You know, I've seen them as many as 160 spots.
160, and I've seen one, and just now, theory is that evolved to be like an eye? So
Every one of them's got the false eye.
yeah, so that a predator, the idea of the evolution was that a predator might strike at the eye so they'd hit at the tail and miss instead of the head.
And a lot of small fish have that as well.
Yeah,
But,
tremendous.
they're
Great
tremendous
job.
fish.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's go.
We're glad to get one.
We're just getting warmed up. We're just getting started.
Go ahead and release him there, buddy.
We'll put him back for the fly people.
That's right. He'll be here when you come up to Cajun Fishing Adventures. He'll be about 2 pounds heavier, about 5 pounds heavier by next year, and he'll be waiting for you.
I hear him drumming.
There he goes.
Well,
Good job, buddy.
thank you, Bubba.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
I was hoping
You know what this means, though, don't you?
you cut your
Yeah,
arm.
that means I got to get on the platform.
We're switching off a little bit. I got a bad shoulder. Don't know if I'm going to fly fish or not today. I may try to cast later.
You don't
but
know
I'm-
if he's going to push pull either.
Yeah, I know I'm not going to push pull, but I got a torn rotator cuff, so I may or may not try. But so these guys are going to switch back and forth. But the deal was, as soon as he caught a fish, he's got a pull. So he's been nursing, missing fish all for the first. Well, it's only been about a half hour, but he's purposely been missing them. I think, Ryan.
You want another one?
Yeah, I do.
All right, just get up there and I'll get you. I'll get you.
Oh, he talked
We
him
saw a
in.
giant a little while
Oh,
ago, and it's
man.
right up in front. So, okay, go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
I'm a gentleman and a scholar.
See him?
Yeah, he's right.
Yep. Strip, strip, strip. He got it. There you go.
All right.
And there's
saw
another one
that-
right here.
you
Two
saw
more
that-
right here.
You saw that strip set?
I saw it.
One thing about these redfish, they can be right on top of you sometimes, huh?
Oh yeah, it's hand-to-hand combat. I don't know with a fly
Power
rod.
pole.
He wants me to do everything, don't he?
I know, he's whining when he had to get up there and pull. Now he wants you to take care of the remote control. That's a nice fish.
Yeah, he's a good one. That's the good thing. They're not so spooky like when you're fishing a bone. A bone is so damn spooky.
Well, when you get a fish that strong, even an average size one that hits 5-10 feet from the end of your fly rod, all of a sudden you got tension. Putting a bend in that rod there, Ryan.
He's still got a lot left in him. That's what I tell you. That's his third run.
They put some pull. That's an 8-weight rod that's doubled over like that, folks.
He's still
He's not
look
giving
at
up,
look at his
is he?
tail, pretty blue. See how he's fired up?
Oh yeah.
Pretty. Look how pretty that is. Look at that tail, quick like
Look
Tad.
at how it just glows in the sun.
Beautiful,
that tail,
isn't
see
it?
that tail fires up blue because he's excited?
Mm-hmm. He gets,
Maybe a little bit of
oh,
sun.
Cajun's got me. I might die, but nah, we're gonna turn him loose.
We're gonna put him back in the water to let him add about 5
This
pounds.
is our fly fishing area. We don't keep fish out of here.
Beautiful fish, isn't it?
Wonderful.
Oh,
Look at
that's
it glow.
nice.
Oh, amazing.
Then you can watch the whole fight, watch the fish the whole time. It's just a great sport. Way to go,
Awesome, my
Tadpole.
man.
All right, my boy.
Way to go.
One more.
We're just, hey, it's still mid-morning and we got lots of fish already and we're just having a great time. And you keep this up, and I may have to pick up that rod and just see how. Let me see that one. Let me
See
just
how it
see if I-
looks.
see if I can wave that or not. I don't know. Let's
You
see.
keep that elbow down. Bless your little heart. I think this is a good spot.
Oh, maybe
Let me
last-
practice
Reel.
casting. Let me
Right.
practice casting one time. Oh, I got one.
Got something anyway.
I must have put a good bait on there.
You did.
She got one.
that how
First
you do it?
cast after redfish.
That's how you
catch the-
practice.
Is that how you practice?
That's
how
a
you
heck of a practice
Ryan, grab
cast.
this one. It's right here.
That's a good practice cast,
Is that where
Leroy.
you wanted it?
Perfect. You get to catch another one because of that.
Your first redfish, Karen.
Good practice.
Perfect.
Gotta have a little slime go on here.
Please hold it. so we get
Tiniest
that
little
video.
bit there.
That's all right.
Make her hold it. We got to get her on video.
She got her initiation slime.
There you go.
Perfect.
Nice practice fish.
Karen Kullhem with her first redfish on first cast ever. Wasn't even to a fish. First cast in the Mississippi Delta in Louisiana. She gets a redfish.
This is pretty awesome, Ryan.
Great job.
Karen, it doesn't get much better.
Oh,
You want to go, Leachy? Let's get you one you can sight fish now. Now, I don't want you to cast again till you see one.
Yeah, don't cast again until you see one.
Oh,
They're
I see
coming.
Let it
I
go.
see them right there, Ryan.
Yeah, right here, coming at us. Right there, coming at us, right here. Right here, get down in the water. Okay, stop. Oh, where'd he go? Okay, he's got to hit him. Oh,
Oh, he tried.
stop. He had it. Pick it up, reel it in. He's right here, right there to him. Hurry. Right there. Okay, now, switch, come on, reel. Hit him.
oh.
Get back here. Twitch it again.
Twitch it. Two of them's after. Oh, a bigger one. Get that bigger one. Here he comes. That's a
Holy
good
moly,
one.
Rocky.
Are we having fun yet?
No! Can I do some more?
You're good. He ain't going nowhere. Good job.
They were fighting over it.
Whoa! He doesn't know where he wants to go either. God, these things fight.
That's a better fish.
That is
Yeah,
a
this one
fight.
comes swimming up after. I said, "Hello, what are you doing? Where have you been all my life?" Look at that.
Hi, baby.
Oh, what a beautiful
Thank you,
fish.
sir.
I couldn't stand it anymore. And don't tell my doctor, but I know I got a torn rotator cuff.
Here we go.
Shoulder hurts,
He's winged.
but I'm gonna try to make a short enough cast because I can play the rod down here. I just gotta try to hook one. Everybody's catching fish but me, and I thought I could watch, but it's driving me crazy. So
This
we're
is-
gonna try.
This is
but-
not a
Here
spectator
comes one
sport.
right here. Pick it up and go right there. Perfect. Strip.
Here he comes. Right there. Slow down.
He's on it. He's got it. Lift.
Oh,
Oh, he
put
put it right back in the same spot. Strip. He's turning. Stop.
Stop.
Now strip. He's got it.
Whoa! I got one. I couldn't stand it. I had to try to get one on the fly.
It almost took a whole 3 seconds.
All these guys catching them on the fly rod. I had to get a redfish on the fly. It may not be a big one. It may not have been a long and pretty cast, but I got to get one. Boy, I tell you what, they are so strong for their size. This is just a little one, and he's just tugging, isn't he?
His tail's fired up pretty blue too.
Oh, he's pretty blue. Just pull him backwards. There you go.
Get him here and see. The little one, so we'll try to get him in here. Got him. Oh,
I was like wet my hands a little bit.
there we go. Hey, thank you, sir.
Let it go, my friend.
Yeah, let me hold him for just a second here.
Put your hands a little bit. Just wet your hands on mine. A little bit.
I'll tell you what, pretty beautiful fish. We're gonna put this one back in the water. He'll be here for when you come up, but I want to thank you guys. I came up, I knew I could still use the conventional rod yesterday by flipping underhand and I could fight the fish down low. But with my shoulder the way it is, I knew I wouldn't make many casts. You got in this easy place where I didn't have to cast more than about 20 feet, so I was able to get, you got lots of redfish on a fly
Lots of
rod
red.
today, and I got to take part too, so thanks again.
That's great, huh?
All right, let's get this back in the
It
water.
almost took you a whole minute and a half to get one.
You know, it was a challenge, but an expert angler like myself, even with
Elite,
a bad
elite angler,
shoulder,
elite angler with a bad shoulder.
trust me, I'm going to get teased about dinner tonight is going to be all about my shoulder.
There's no doubt about that.
Dang, twice he had it. And he is red, pretty. Oh, yeah. He's red, too. It's a beautiful fish.
there too. There was two of them
It's a beautiful fish. He is red as a beet.
next to it.
It's not often you can hook the same
Three
fish.
times. The fish took it 3 times. You can't see that very often.
In a tournament, do you usually take like 3 times to hook them like that too, just to play around, or you hook them the first time?
No, we ripped their lips off the first time.
Yeah. Look at that tail, how pretty.
Oh man, look
Golly.
at that fish.
Isn't that a beautiful fish?
See how
You know,
golden he is?
They just glow. Aren't they just a beautiful?
They even get
fish?
even
They
better
get
than that. But
more
you see how
gold.
it's starting to get the red in here? That belly will even turn red sometime when it's in real dark water with plenty of grass. That is a pretty fish, Mr. Tad.
Thank you, sir.
Gosh, what a pretty fish.
Tell you what, come down here. If you're a fly fisherman and you've never fished for redfish,
Can't beat this.
you're gonna get to the best fishery in the world with the best people in the world, and this isn't even an average size fish. You're gonna get big ones, you're gonna get lots of fish, you're gonna test your skills. You know, I can't recommend more the way you're gonna be treated.
Sometimes you have to hook them 3 times. Huh?
Yeah. You know what? I can't ever guarantee the fishing, but I guarantee if you come down here, you're gonna be treated the way people are supposed to be treated. You're gonna get a chance to fly fish, close encounter with some of the best redfish in the world. So your next fly fishing trip, come on down to Cajun Fishing Adventures. And what's the town?
Buras?
Buras. We're just south
Buras,
of
Louisiana.
New Orleans and north of Venice. And the Cajun Fishing Adventures, come and give them a try. Stay at their fly lodge. Join us next week.